let my kids feel their fucking feelings. I know, lock me up now. What a terrible mother I am. And yesterday I was told by an adult that I parallel parent with that self-care is an unnecessary indulgence, and that this is exactly what causes depression in kids. I spent about 5 seconds, because that's about as long as I gave myself to even try to find any sense in that statement, because it's so far from the fucking truth. But as I sat and reflected, I mean, we attract these people into our lives for a reason, right? We attract them. And my God, sometimes it is so fucking hard, so fucking hard to see why. But this is what I came up with. So there are still some people that do not understand the definition of self-care and self-love. And that's cool. So we're gonna break it down, because self-care is definitely not an unnecessary indulgence. And that's the thing. When you've got an idea that self-care is just fucking bubble baths and face masks, and doing that all the time, and just shirking responsibilities and other things that you need to do, then yeah, I guess at that level of awareness, self-care could be considered an unnecessary indulgence. Whatever. Self-care is exactly what the words are. Self-care. I know, it's kind of rocket science, but it's providing yourself what you need. Providing yourself what you need. And this is an interesting thing that came up yesterday with one of my kids. Moving through and teaching her and guiding her and being very fucking emphatic on self-care and self-love, and radical about it, even at the expense of disappointing others, at the expense of disappointing adults who see that self-care is an unnecessary indulgence. Dude, it's gonna be a tough one for me to let go. But anyway, it came time to taking a shower. And sometimes you just don't want to take a shower, you're just fucking over the day or whatever, but you do really need to kind of take a shower. And the way I broke it down to my daughter was this: self-care is showing up for yourself in moments when you don't necessarily want to show up for yourself. It's taking care of the things that you absolutely need, that are super beneficial for you. Self-care is drinking enough water in a day. Self-care is sitting with yourself and your big emotions instead of running from it. Because, dude, the last time I checked, running from feelings, running from fucking anything has never been a sign of fucking strength. Ever. So, yeah, self-care and self-love requires an incredible amount of strength and courage. You want to know why? Because there are so many motherfuckers walking around on this earth that shit on people for doing the very thing that we came here to do: navigate ourselves through this life in the best way motherfucking possible. But that's seen as selfish. That's seen as overindulgent. Not in my fucking world. And not in the world that I'm heading to, and not in the world that I am showing my children. Self-care is not all bubble baths and fucking face masks. Self-care is caring for the self, and my God, are we worthy and deserving of that? Can I get an A fucking men?